My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Hearthstone Tavern Brawl. It's Randomonium time again, which means your deck is full of random cards of random cost. Choose a class, get random cards. Each turn, your cards' costs are randomized. So I'm just going to take Mage, so that I can get the Mage spells, and also because I have a Mage quest that I only need one more victory for. So, because of the fact that I haven't really got much Hearthstone content out recently, I've been mostly focusing on Renowned Explorers International Society, by the way, which is dope as hell. That's FTL plus XCOM just like smashed together in a compactor of some form. It's a beautiful game. And Binding of Isaac, because I've wanted to get all of the things done to just finish the Binding of Isaac. Yeah, because I've been doing all of that, I really haven't had much Hearthstone content out recently. So I think I'll just make this a little bit longer than I usually would. Try and put out, how about we win once with every class? Or at least play once as every class. Kind of what I did with the other Tavern Brawl not so recently. Speaking of Tavern Brawls not so recently, there was the Christmas one that was what? The Gifts of Wintervale, that was last week. I did get a few messages, both private and on videos, asking whether or not I was going to be covering that one, because there wasn't a video up for it yet. I did tweet this out, but you might have missed it. If you don't want to miss things like this, feel free to follow me at Rhapsody Plays on Twitter. God, so much whoring of myself I'm doing here in the early episode. I did say I'm not going to be covering that episode, Tavern Brawl. Obviously, I can't now because it's gone. But I'm not going to be covering that one just because it was bad. It was really bad. It was not fun at all. Just... So I played it, and I even recorded an episode on it. I had a 25-minute battle with a Warlock, where I was just figuring out the game, because I obviously decided not to net deck it. So I was just playing a Paladin, I was trying to clear the board, stuff like that. I was trying to run buffs and things. Yeah, I thought it was a cool deck. But obviously the Warlock deck was way, way better. But they just kept drawing in fatigue. Again, like, way, way late. Went through every single turn, roped on almost every turn. And then the next deck I went up against did the exact same thing. And it seemed to me that Tavern Brawl not only encouraged net decking because there was very clearly more optimal decks for it, but also that it encouraged this just incredibly long game length and incredibly long amount of time to take in your turn, because there's so many more tactical decisions to make with, oh, when do I kill my own minions? When do I try and fight the board? When do I cast all of these cheap... Oh, cool, I won the first match. Nice work, me. All I had to do was complain, and they decided to leave. Already got my pack, and that's been Tavern Brawl. My name's... Let's move on to our next class. Let's try Priest. But I decided, okay, maybe that was a mistake. I scrapped the first episode because I just wasn't having fun in it, and it felt really salty and bad. And I tried to record another episode, and it just did the same thing again. Even when I eventually decided, okay, I'll make a deck that seems like what I'm seeing. Double Doomsayer, let's put in Power Overwhelming, those kinds of things. Even when I tried to make a deck like that, it was still just not fun, even if I was winning. So I decided, rather than release bad content, I'd just release nothing. I'd prefer to do that, really. Oh, Emperor Thaurissan is going to be either really useful or useless. Haven't decided yet. Chupacabrax. Or Chupacabra 10. Okay, I guess we'll cast this. I'm going to have a lot of class cards in this deck, so I'm going to have a lot of class cards that have synergy. Might not be able to use them synergistically, unfortunately, because we haven't got many dragons, I don't assume. Draw a card, kill it for 1. Very nice, very nice. Oh, come on. Really? This had to move to 3 so I couldn't cast it. This is going to move out of castable range next turn as well. Just watch. So, rough. So if you're wondering how to win this brawl, have more cards than your opponent. That's it, literally. They had a 1 mana Loatheb. Come on. That's a 6 mana card. Is it 6 or 5? It's 5 apparently. Interesting. 1 mana Loatheb though. That's harsh. Okay, we'll just throw these out. Cost reduction! Whee! So you're gonna have to kill Thaurissan. I'm happy to have Thoughtsteel, because basically that's card draw for me. Justicar is also gonna be interesting. If I can finally get something to stick to the board. Which, honestly, I really am not sure about. So, I think the reason that the last two that we've seen have both been Druids is because Druid has, typically, the larger class minions. I mean, you've got Ancient of War, Ancient of Law, you've got the 8/8 Ironbark. Ironbark Protector, I believe his name is. You've got those. It's fine, right? Not many other classes have those big cards that they can hope to roll down to costing 1 or 2, and then they cast it and suddenly have a great time. Oh, well, at least I have dragons now. At least I have dragons.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
That's right, welcome. Get welcomed on. Can I welcome them? Happy Feast of Wintervale. It's hardly a welcome, unfortunately. Trade is encouraged. I only did it to buff my hero power, to be honest. I'm gonna have a lot of difficulty here. They're gonna have a lot of difficulty dealing with Nozdormu, I feel like, because they tend to want to take, now I might be generalizing here, but 5 trillion years per turn? Mogadesu. Silence it. Well, I'm gonna have to play the only thing that survives to those, and never mind, it doesn't survive to them anymore.
Feast of Wintervale. The spirits be restless. Where shall I strike? Where shall I?
I kind of want to kill it instantly, but I also don't. I don't have to attack. You attack. So it looks like Ember Thaurissan's reduction actually just reduces the base level and then the random gets applied. Because Light of the Naru is never costing 1. So the Thaurissan reduction is sticking. It's not still being randomized between 0 and 1. I've just got to hope they can't silence Mogadesu. Oh, good hit. Come on. Feedy feedy.
I have returned.
I think they're going to want me to try and possibly miss and hit that or that. So they're not going to attack with Mogadesu. Or they're going to be dumb and attack with Mogadesu. Even if it didn't go wrong for them, that was still way the wrong move. It's a shame that all of my things cost full mana this time. Also that I haven't got a big Game Hunter or a Shadow Word Death. Or a Mind Control. You know, just any of the good things for dealing with a big target.
Unleash the
Unleash the beast.
Proclaim victory.
Good lord. This is not good. It's a lot of heavy cards that they had in their hand as a druid. Imagine my surprise. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, hey! And remove Mogadesu from the field. Nice. Attack face. As far as you're aware, there's no reason to go minion. Awesome. That allows me to clear these guys.
In the light's name.
I'm only one off dying if I do that.
Fine, I'll heal.
God, Malorn. Ugh. Wonder what they paid for the Malorn. I didn't keep track at the time. I have a feeling they spent their whole turn casting the Malorn, so I shouldn't be sad. If they're gonna kill me this turn, yeah, they were gonna kill me without the Malorn anyway. Sorry, they were gonna kill me without the Nozdormu anyway. With the Nozdormu anyway. God damn it. Alright, we played a priest. Now we have to move on to Druid. Oh, if only I could have ended the game as Druid. Weird. Guess I am least looking forward to... What if I have a bunch of demons in my deck? I'm thinking probably Warlock. But I might just have a bunch of demons in my deck that are high cost, like your Jiraxi. And yeah, the other one.
I must protect the wild.
So I'll keep the Nourish because I can actually try and super advance myself. Spend that on the mana crystals and then just throw out everything I draw. If it reduces itself to like 3 or 2 in the early game, it's going to be a stupid advantage for us. Especially because it gains 2 mana crystals. Notice a missing word there? Yes, empty is missing. So you just get 2 mana crystals, so I'll be able to even hero power after it or possibly play a minion. Okay, if you want to overload yourself, that's fine. Look, Malorn costs 2! How is that fair? How is that fair? If Nourish still costs 3 and Malorn costs 2 next turn, game's over already. I hope for their sake that's not how this resolves. No, it isn't.
I must safeguard.
Okay. We definitely want to get Ysera out as fast as possible. And obviously the reasoning behind that is Ysera is actually going to be giving us cards that we can also play. So it's an effective form of card draw. So if Ysera is, you know, anywhere between 1 and 5 next turn, I'll play it. It's my primary consideration.
Your mother was a Murloc.
Your mother was a Murloc.
I dream and the world
And the game is complete. Is this why people play Druid? Oh lord, Ysera Awakens is going to be another 5 damage for us. We could even cast Jungle Moonkin first and turn it into 7. Which means with the currents... we already win. Well played.
Well played.
I'm sorry. I did have to play Druid sooner or later. I didn't want to. The game made me do it. Oh, that's actually something I should mention. I've turned up to level 60 Rogue. Woo! I finally got the highest level Rogue you can have. Now I only need 350 more wins in ranked mode before I have a golden Rogue. Way! Oh. Shame. If only it counted arena wins. But yeah, I managed to get to level 60 Rogue because I was... Ooh, Burgle? I'll keep that for the card draw. I'm not going to keep Acolyte of Pain because the card draw and the Acolyte of Pain is way too slow. Yeah, I turned into a level 60 Rogue as a result of stalling for time. As a result of stalling for time. That's how it happens.
I can wait and fish all day.
I'm terrified.
I can't do that.
Don't draw a card. Is it the start of the turn? Yeah, haven't drawn a card for it yet. Perfect.
I give up.
Okay, that was a really good game. Anyway, I became level 60 Rogue because I've been testing a bunch of new Miracle Rogue archetypes that have turned up in the game. As a result of Tomb Pillager, which is the 5/4 4-mana card. It's common, I believe. It's a Rogue class card. Is it common or uncommon? Whatever. It's the little solid grayish gem, kind of the color of my shirt today. 4 mana 5/4. Death Rattle. Put a coin in your hand. As you can imagine, pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. And we got a 1-mana creature. I'll cast it. It's better to have a board than to wait for the effectiveness of that creature. I mean, you know, when you have to pay 5 mana for that, then sure, you want to wait for it to hit something. But if you have to pay 1 mana, a 1-mana 3/5, are you fucking kidding me? Of course I'm going to play that. Nefarian is another effective form of card draw, and also it gives us the ability for something in our hand to be cost reduced just wildly. Oh.
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass. Card draw. Whenever you cast a 1-mana spell, I mean, this is going to be a 1-mana spell occasionally. I do kind of want random mechs. As much card draw as I can get in my deck, please.
Another night on the prowl.
Whoa, you can't kill my card draw? Really? Well, that's a shame for you. I'm feeling all happy about this one. You can kill my card draw this turn, sure, but I've already gotten 2 cards for it. And then I get to opportunistically choose what I want to kill yours with. Raven Idol gets you... So when someone casts Raven Idol, you can't tell if they're using it for a minion or a spell? Yeah. Fine. Keep track. That's from Raven Idol. Just thump them out on the board, baby. If there's one thing the druids don't have, it's good single target removal. You've got Naturalize, you've got Mulch. Neither of them really good. Oh, okay, so
Take a
what was
walk
that?
on the wild side.
That's a little embarrassing. Okay, I've got 666. So I've got the number of the devil. 666, total of 18 plus 8 is a total of 26. That's enough damage to win. Drop that down.
Well played.
Easy lethal. Didn't even need Nefarian to help me for that one. Okay, now it's warrior time. We've got warrior, paladin, warlock, and hunter remaining. Hunter is probably going to be the most annoying one because hunter minions, I mean, look at your high range hunter minions. Your acid maw. Balanced hyena, sorry, balanced high main is pretty good. King Crush? Haven't really got that many ones that I care about. Yeah, Warsong Commander. Oh, that card's a joke. Why didn't they just change it to 2 fucking mana? I can't understand why they didn't change it to 2 mana. It just doesn't make sense in my head. There's no reason to ever cast the Arcane Golem. I mean, when they have 9 mana, sure. But why wouldn't they just change it to a 2 mana 2/3? They said they don't want to change the spirit of the card. And the spirit of the card is a 3 mana 2/3. But it's unplayable as a 2 mana 3/2. Sorry, 3 mana 2/3. Why not change the spirit of the card to be something playable? God, it's atrocious. Come on, flood the board and... You got a better weapon than I did. How dare you? Oh dear. So I'm actually going to run into that. And the reason being, next turn I can cleave if I hit it again. And it's not a fearsome... We got trouble, folks. This one might already be lost. A 1 mana 8/8. See, I've never gotten that lucky. I've had a 2 mana 7/5. That's been my best. Wow. Am I already dead? Technically not, as long as I armor up. Woo! Okay. I wonder what it's like to have the coin. That'd be fun. The reason I say that is because with the coin, you start with an extra card in hand. So... I know I've had the coin before as well. So my complaints basically don't mean anything, but still, grumble, grumble, grumble. That's basically the message I'm trying to project here. Ready to fling. Myself into a 9/9. Okay. Warrior didn't work out so well. A total of 4 wins. And 3 classes remaining, so that's 4 wins from 6 classes, which is a 66.6 repeater percentage win rate. Or just 2 on 3. As a simplified fraction. It's pretty good. It's decent. Ugh. I have too much hair. I have too much hair. I'm not going to keep a Hungry Dragon, not only because I don't want to give my opponent a minion, but also because I want to get this Ifanari in my hand, because, whoo, baby, that's a secret. Oh dear lord. Okay. Keeper of Ultimate is probably going to have to be kept back to kind of power down an opponent's amazing drop.
Reinforcements requested.
1 mana, 5 mana card, turn 1. Can't see that.
None may steal our souls.
Oh, if you follow that up with a fucking mech.
Who am I? None of your business.
I'm sorry, did I queue into the wrong mode?
For justice.
You haven't even got an eye for an eye.
In my house.
Error 37. Reinforcements requested. What you want?
Baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it.
Not in my house.
Anything? Ugh. 2-7. No, thank you. Alright, let's hope they are bad and play a small minion followed by a big one. Anything? Aha! Take that!
Well played.
You pyroblasted your own face!
Who knows what secrets will unfold?
Ha ha! Get bronze bearded. I'll just play these and then concede. Well, I accidentally queued up into ranked. That's my fault. My bad. Let's try and actually get into the Tavern Brawl next time. All in all, I still like this Tavern Brawl more than I liked last one. Holy good lord. My opinion. I will state, it's entirely my opinion. That said, many other people felt the same. It could have been fixed. It could have been so easily fixed. If it was a set deck Tavern Brawl, that wouldn't have been such a problem. It would have just been discovering how to play. But no. God, it was atrocious. I'm gonna keep the Notion Inventor because it's a card draw. You just want to have your biggest minions in hand early. Unfortunately, I don't have any of that. Alright, here's my hope. Either the opponent thought steals demons from my deck, or they get a really, really cheap... What's his name? Illidan Stormrage. And then I get to sack pack that. There's the Thought Steal. Let's hope they play one of these and they're a demon. That's not one. They're doing the same thing, keeping all their card draw in the early hand. They're a smart cookie. Yes, they are. May as well play it to get it out on the fields.
Buying or selling.
That's not a demon. Hopefully they're choosing between bad options, not really, really good ones. Because they carefully considered all three.
action!
Ready for action. See, I really wanted to hold on until I had the ability to tap or play the Gnomish Inventor after playing that, because that would be so big, but I can't. I have to take a risk. I need my opponent not to have Shadow Word Death. It's going to be the main way they get to do anything about this.
The light protects me.
Okay. Ooh. Perfect.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
If I can cast both of these on the same turn and tap while Chromagus is still on the field, the game is easily over.
Not all who wander are lost.
I'm so jealous. How does Cursed work with Prophet Velen?
So many possibilities.
Let's find out. Because I think those count as their cards now. No. See, I thought those would be doubled, because double the damage of your healing, and healing of your spells and hero power. So those are spells. I thought possibly those would count, but no. Alright. Testing that out is almost certain to lose me the game. Sadly.
Death does not scare me.
Answer the call of the light. Answer the call of the light.
Buying or selling.
Thank you. Exactly what I wanted.
Give me a minute.
They're still a long way from, like, winning. The double Prophet Velen was really scary, though. What if they just played a Holy Fire? Holy Nova would be pretty destructive as well.
Embrace the void.
Well, after a move like that, I'm certain they don't have Holy Nova. Bye, Valen.
Put your faith in the light.
Show them no mercy.
Not on my watch.
You're in trouble now.
Totally fine. Totally fine with that being the minion I lose. They have to sack this if they want to heal themselves. They may have just realized they can't heal this and then trade in. Okay, downgrade my weapon. King's Defender, fine. Still pretty much certainly got lethal. You're not going to be able to heal yourself, are you? Don't you dare. Feel like I might attack with both of these first, then Void Terror them, just for funsies. Interesting. That might actually prevent lethal. Five. No, it doesn't. Well, I mean, it does prevent lethal. I should play responsibly, though.
Hey, give me that.
Oh, God. I had to give him a weapon with Wind Fury. Ugh. Luckily, they can't really afford to use it to remove minions. And they also can't buff their hero's health. Not easily. Sorry, their hero's attack power. They just don't have the capabilities for it, really. Oh, it's Hogman. Hello, Hogman. You're gonna have to heal yourself and then bop down the 3-4 there. It's not even gonna be effective. Bop it. Bop it again. That's right, you've managed to prevent lethal, you smart cookie. This is almost certain to give me lethal. Lame. I wanted to do the... Yeah. Oh well. Wanted to play the other Floating Watcher and watch both of the Floating Watchers get big. Dang it. Oh well, that's still fine. And then our final class is Hunter, I believe. So we're currently 5 for 8. 5 for 9 isn't that bad, especially in a random mode. Yeah. Yeah, I would be happy with 5 for 9. 6 for 9, I'd be even happier. So would someone else. Shaman.
For Doomhammer. Let's go.
Okay, that's actually really nice. Throw back the Stable Master and the Timber Wolf. Deadly Shot might be okay, but... I don't know how I feel about the rest of that. The rest of that being an Illuminator, basically. Just one Illuminator by itself.
Happy feast of winter.
Come on, 1 mana mana bomber, here we go.
Feast of Wintervale.
1 mana mana bomber, here we go. And 2 mana, I'll do it. Thank you. I don't care if almost all the rest of them went for my face, because that would have done 6 damage to my face, so I only did 4. Boom! Nothing they could play that turn because they were overloaded by 2 mana. That's what a Dust Devil will do to you.
They are bent to my command.
Oh. Gotta draw a deadly shot. That card looked a lot like a deadly shot, so I just cast it. We're getting very close to the point that I can just hero power every turn. Oh dear. What spells do you want to cast? I can hold off on mine. I don't know if you can hold off on yours. Oh boy. I say. They've really done something with the place. Never want to play Jeeves, I guess. Make sure they have to use all of their biggest ticket removal. Ugh. That's an ugly board. Just need to hero power a few turns in a row, though. The key to this right now is every single turn they need to remove my entire board, whereas I don't need to do anything except hero power. Bloodlust? Would that win them the game? It's total extra 18 damage on their board. On top of the 5 they currently have. 18, 5, 23. They'd be 1 off lethal with Bloodlust. And Bloodlust is definitely the most amount of damage they can get on the board right now. They can Totem Tango down. Attack, attack, attack. Looks like they're not going to. They're going to try and keep the Taunt Totem there just to ward me off. Or give me a Hex. Thank you. Come on, Arcane Shot. Come on, Arcane Shot. Lock and load. Thank you for that back. Put Snipe on the board. Let's draw a card. They get another secret. Is that the Hunter's Ice Block? Because if it isn't, it doesn't matter.
Well played. You win.
Oh, come on! I wasn't even gonna make... I wasn't even gonna BM them. I was just slapping down on that button, waiting for the game to let me do it. Alright, 6 out of 9. That's good enough for me. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone Tavern Brawl Randomonium. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on Hearthstone past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next time.